This is really weird. There's nothing there. Ever since I got the iMac and like moved everything around, the space has been occupied by that laptop. Now that the laptop is downstairs, it's just empty. I moved all the drives and all the other stuff around. I got my keyboard back. I haven't done anything with that yet, but when I got the iMac, it comes with a wireless keyboard, but it's not a full-size keyboard. So I now have my full-size keyboard back if I want to use it. It really comes down to how badly do I miss the numpad? And the answer is pretty badly. The numpad on that keyboard, the keyboard's good. I've had that keyboard for over 10 years and it still works great. But there's like one key on the numpad. I think it's like 4, and it sticks. Everything else on the keyboard seems to be pretty good, but whenever I'm doing, you know, any sort of calculations or something with the numpad, and I hit 4, I have to like double check. Maybe that means it's not a great keyboard to use. I've had it for like 12 years or something. So at this point, everything is cleared off here, and well, except for this. And I should probably move this to the iMac. This whole thing's been great. I probably said this before, but if you're gonna get a USB hub, I would highly recommend getting one that plugs into the wall for power, because depending on what you're plugging into it, and I mean, you know, if your needs are light, then maybe you'll be fine. But if you're plugging in multiple things, especially things that draw noticeable power, then you really need to have a powered USB hub. Of course, you also have, like, to some extent, you have bandwidth limitations on the computer side, but most of the limitations I've found over the years have been with power, and once I bought a USB hub that was powered, I stopped running into some of those problems. Did I introduce? Hi, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Monday. Welcome to Monday. I haven't had a great day. Just gonna be honest. Not every day can be good. Today, it wasn't really a great day. I would say actually today was kind of a below average day. Nothing in particular happened. Just felt a little groggy. I can almost certainly pinpoint why. We stayed up real late on Saturday because sumo started again, and I think we've been doing pretty good with our sleep schedule for the most part, and then to suddenly tank it, it's not great. So, you know, I'm starting to wonder if maybe when sumo is around, if we should be watching live, because it's really late. Like really, it's the morning basis. Basically, you're basically watching it Sunday morning, and I don't think it's good that we're doing that. So I might skip staying up. I don't know. I can't guarantee that that's the problem, but Mal and I both kind of feel this weird like fogginess, and it feels related to sleep. So I think that's kind of why today was not so great. Yesterday was fine because I didn't really have to work. And if I wanted to feel groggy and sleepy and tired, I'm allowed to do that on the couch at Sunday, whatever. And on Monday, I'm not allowed to do that. I have to do work. And instead I felt weird and groggy and foggy and stuff. So fingers crossed to get a good night's rest tonight. Tomorrow will be a little bit better. But yeah, I think I'm going to move this to this because I don't have any spare USB ports. I've got one that like I cycle through things. So if I'm going to record something, I hook up like a capture card to it. If I need to hook up a USB drive, then I hook up a USB drive to it. But I only have one free. So if I just hook that up, then I can just run things through that and it should be fine. The question is, what's going here? A scanner. A scanner. There's a scanner that we've had for years. And we use it actually. It's just a huge hassle because anytime we need it, we got to like get it out of the box and hook it up and use it and then put it back in the box. It's not very inspiring to use the scanner, right? This is the one we have, if anyone's curious. I've always really liked it. Is this the front? Kano Scan... Stupid name, Kano. Kano Scan 9000F Mark II. Relatively inexpensive and provides very good quality for what it is. There might be Mark III by this point, I don't know. But that's the one we got a few years back. It still works, and it's going to finally reside on my desk over there. We actually we don't scan like a ton of stuff, but there's things that we have to scan because, we're a business and we do taxes and stuff quarterly. There's a lot of stuff that we need to scan, and we make hard copies of and digital copies of, and just being able to have that available on the desk so I don't have to, every 3 months pull it out of the closet and deal with it and then put it back in the closet. I mean, that seems good. I'm excited about that, so that'll make life just a little bit easier. I also need to deal with, there's a mess over here of just stuff. There's 4 hard drives, a bunch of power adapters. It's work in progress. I'm glad that I got the laptop moved. There was a big stress, and I was stressed every time I saw it because I knew I hadn't dealt with it. And now it's dealt with, and in probably the next few days. Well, next time I have to use the scanner, I guess I'll put the scanner up, and then it won't have to leave because there's enough room for it, and that's really cool. Also, now that I have the room, if I wanted to, I could actually adjust how I have my desk set up. You could probably tell from just looking at it. I have this screen, it's a little behind that speaker, so maybe I'll kind of shift things a little bit before I set that up too. I could probably make my workspace just a little bit more enjoyable, which seems like something you'd want to do for your workspace. I couldn't do it before because of the laptop, but now that the laptop's down, that might be the next thing I do. Hey, if you had a bad day, either this day or the day you're watching it, let's just cross our fingers for tomorrow. It's kind of what I'm doing. I'm hoping I can kind of sleep some of this off, and I'll wake up in the morning, try to eat something good, and make tomorrow better, because today was just kind of eh. But you're going to have days like that. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?